Okay, so I have one guy ask me about the conversion, and here's how it's going so far. It has taken a little bit, not much. So I had to egg shape the Mugen MGT7 front bumper, the top mount. If you'll see, you look closely. Just took a drill bit, got it hot, and moved that hole slightly down and in. Took a Dremel to the inside to smooth the edges out so it goes around the diff case with the sway bar mount. I've seen guys shave off the sway bar mount. I don't agree with that. I like to keep the sway bar. It does a lot for these cars. Okay, the rest of the mounts went in good. The bottom bumper bolted right up to the frame. I used a little bit longer screws, probably 2 millimeters longer, and I used two 2 millimeter spacers stacked, so 4 millimeters total to make up the difference where the mount goes to the front bumper, the upper mount. Okay, on the rear, I have not installed it yet. I've got to Dremel this flat. This is the rear mount. And I'm going to the short wing mount. This is a factory wing mount for the for the EB48 2.1 car. You have to Dremel those two shoulders for the wing down flat, and then you'll set your mount. When you Dremel that flat, Dremel those ears up. And you don't have to do that. I'm just doing it. You mark your holes and you drill it, and use the wing bolts to hold that down. You can use the Mugen mounts, but you're going to have to modify those holes. You will have to egg shape either the bottom or the top hole, and I just can't guarantee that to work. I've seen one guy use it, and I think that's what he's doing. Other than that, the center mount, self-explanatory. Highly recommend it to run this. I'm gonna have to chop it down, probably shorten it up, but you just mark your holes. I use a mic on all my measurements. This is a cheap Pittsburgh. Just mark it on the center of the shock tower, boom, mount it, run 2 screws through it. Highly recommend that on a late model. Other than that, and this may not, I don't know 100% if I'm using this for dirt oval. I may use this car as a GT car. So I just wanted to get these mounts on. I'm working on it more. Changed the fluids and the diffs. 50,000 front, gonna go 2 million center, and I went 30K in the rear. That's what was recommended. Shock oil, I went 600 in the front, 650 in the rear, and went to the Losi. I'm waiting on some shock boots to come in before I assemble them fully. Those are the Losi 8T springs, front springs. They fit perfect on the Tekno shocks. No rubbing. I'm going to try the greens in the front, purples in the rear. Now on the rear shocks, this is a used car. I had a bent shaft. You have to look these used cars over, and you have to go ahead and disassemble them and check them. I went with front Tekno EB or MB shafts on the rear shocks. I always run a spacer on my rear Tekno shocks anyways. I run anywhere from a 2 to a 4 millimeter spacer as a bump stop. Some people use fuel tubing. I like a plastic washer. This is what, like I said, I'm going to start off with it. As you can see, I mean, it's a little bit longer than the front shock. And I like running my cars like that, especially this is going to be a dirt oval or a GT car, so I don't have the part number, but it's just the MB or EB front shock shafts will work in the rear. You're just going to have a little bit of extra fluid up top. It doesn't get the full stroke, but in my opinion, it works good.